Hey guys, Variety here. Welcome to today's video in which we're going to be doing a cooking guide for Palia. In today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the various ways you can level and some of the ingredients that you want to hold on to. I'm going to show you a cooking recipe, one of the latest recipes in the game, to just show you some of the mini games and what you have to do to achieve it. And at the end, I'm going to show you a method to acquire a huge amount of gold by cooking, far more than you could ever make from farming. For example, I have 112,000 gold here, and I made most of this within a couple hours yesterday just doing cooking. Okay, so let's get into it. So, Reth is the NPC for cooking in Palia. So we're going to open up the guild store and have a look at what he has. So when you first get your quest from reth, shortly after starting the game, you're going to get the fireplace. You should have that by default. We have the standard stove, the prep station, the mixing station, and the standard oven. So these are tools that are used to create higher level recipes. So when you can unlock these, come and grab them as soon as you can. We have some recipes in here such as vegetable soup, ramen, steak dinner, meaty stir fry, blueberry pie. So as you're leveling up, you're going to unlock some of these. Do I necessarily think they're worth it? Not really. If you do what I show you later in the video or have other methods of obtaining a large amount of gold, sure, grab them. But most of these recipes aren't actually used for anything. So I would think that you would only buy them on a need basis. So instead of buying them all just to have them, only buy them if you need them for one reason or another. Down here at level 10, we have some stuff you can unlock. These food don't really seem worth it for the amount of points that he wants, honestly, and I would just save up for the cook market stand. So let's jump back to the portal and have a look at leveling. So early on in the game, you're going to find the best way to get your first couple of levels will just be cooking fish. So for example, you can cook any fish like from anywhere in the game pretty much. Just don't even bother using worms or glowworms. Just get basic fish like from your pond here. And then what you're going to do is your starred fish, so your high quality fish, just sell the fish straight away. Just put it in the store, sell it to the general store or put it in the bin over there. That will get you some gold to get you started. And for any of your low quality fish, you're going to want to fish it. You're going to want to cook it. So when you're cooking your fish to grilled fish, you have a chance of turning it to high quality, which makes it worth more, and you're getting the cooking XP. The main reason that you would level up your cooking is, as you just saw, I got a high quality fish from a low level material. It is now worth 69 gold. And then you sell that. So the main reason you level up your cooking is to unlock the benches. So what we're going to do, let's go inside and I will show you a late game item. Okay, so I'm going to use high quality because I don't have a low quality. So this is one of the highest things in the game to make. Okay, so we're partway through the recipe. As you can see, there's a lot of steps to this recipe. The reason I'm showing you this entire recipe will be made more apparent later in the video, but there is a reason that I'm showing you this entire, process. I will be the first to admit this is not going to be the most efficient cake you've ever seen. But, we're getting there. As you can see, there is so many steps, and all this is for a single item. Okay, now we're going to add the ingredients. Congrats, you now got 3 celebration cakes. And as you can see, each of these cakes here were worth 387 gold each. Now you're probably thinking, well, that took a very long time. And you would be correct. I showed you that because I wanted you to see how long and how inefficient that was as a solo player. Solo player? Yes. So all of my videos up to this point have been focused on solo gameplay because I understand that many people want to focus on solo. They're not really into group type content. But when it comes to cooking, I think that you kind of have to do group content if you want to be efficient. So the next part I'm going to show you is cooking as a group. And the item that we'll be cooking is the same cake that I cooked just now. So let's go and have a look at that. So a little earlier, I created a cake from scratch, and you saw how many ingredients that it took me to create it. Not only ingredients, but it took me a long time to make by myself. I showed you this because I understand that many people prefer to solo everything in Palia, and that's completely okay. But I really wanted to show you in this circumstance that it's not very efficient. So right here is what you call a cake party. You'll find them if you look for go into the LFG channel into Discord. And what we're doing is every single person puts in a single ingredient. So for example, somebody puts in a leaf, or somebody freeloads on the oven, or somebody puts in jam. So every single person who participates in this will get full cake. So this means I put one item in, if any at all. It's extremely quick, and everybody gets rewards. If you do this efficiently, you will earn, from what I'm hearing, about 50 to 60,000 gold per hour. Obviously, this goes down if, people are making mistakes or things are delayed, stuff like that. But overall, this is extremely quickly and the most ideal way to get unlimited focus and to get unlimited, basically, gold currently in Palia. I'm going to put a spreadsheet down the bottom, which will talk a little bit about putting your cakes in the glowworm farms to make even more money and to make some items that you could use. So the main things that you're going to want to have if you want to join a party, a cake party, is you're going to want jam, which is berries or apples. You're going to want sweet leaves, which are found at the top of the second zone. You can run around and pick them up. Or you can buy items from the store. I think it's like eggs, butter, and one other item. But basically, you can just buy it with part of the money that you're making from the cakes. So, really easy. Although it is a bit more costly. You can also get on the oven or join in with somebody if they need a filler. And you don't need any items at all. As you see here, I'm basically doing no work. I'm just sitting here and clicking on the oven. And each time I click on the oven, I'm getting one of these cakes, which are worth slightly different depending on what ingredients you put in there. But regardless, they're extremely valuable, which you can then sell, use, or put into the glowworms. So in today's video, I showed you the basic cooking of, catching some fish and cooking it. I showed you about cooking your own ingredients and showed you some of the mini games by cooking the cake, and impressed on you the fact that cooking high-level recipes by yourself is not something I'd recommend. I showed you the community cooking. Remember, you want to join the Discord if you want to join group parties for things like that. I will put the Discord in the description below. I'm also going to put a recipe location guide in the description below as well. So if you want to run around and unlock all the recipes, that would help you. I was going to show the locations on the video, but it really just took a long time to show all the locations, so I decided not to do that. I'm also going to show you exactly how much I just made. So I just done a cooking party, and these are the cakes that I just got. So I'm going to put them in the bin, and you're going to see kind of how much you would expect from a cooking party. I think it took me about an hour and a half, but that's because this cooking party was a little bit slower because we kept having issues. There you go. 107,000 gold. And I haven't even put these in the worm farms yet, which could make even more money. This is why I think this method is going to get nerfed. And if it gets nerfed, I will edit my comment underneath the video to tell you so. So that covers everything for cooking. Hopefully it doesn't get nerfed, and hopefully you can make some gold like I have. Thanks for watching, guys.